SOFI update here on the 20th. So here are my current thoughts on SOFI. I have Tesla pulled up here because I want to show you something with the two charts. So I think there's a very good chance that these were on the same path overall. They have moved in tandem before. And right here, let's just see Tesla topped out on the 19th at 2:30. SOFI at the same time was at the very top right here at 750. It came down and then it made a new high. The same time this was making a low, but from that high we made the lower low on September 10th. On September 10th, this was finishing off the B wave. So this was like that. So I think there's a very good chance that this was actually the top of the A wave, and this is a very big expanded flat, like this. So what does that mean? That means that we are in the C leg. That's the only way this makes sense, because this was an impulse move, so it'd have to be a C wave. So that's why in the last video I said this is potentially a B wave, but I think it's probably the C leg. And look where the 1.61 fib is of if this is the A leg. Sitting here at 864. So what does this all mean? It means that I think that SOFI probably has another move higher next week. So I think we can see 864 before a move down. Let's go ahead and... So this slightly came outside the parallel line, but and it might come out a little bit, but the 1.61 fib is at 865. That's my best guess as to what this is. SOFI has some weird, it doesn't follow like the normal Fibonacci on a lot of moves. And so if you're looking at Tesla, this is also an expanded flat, but it just had different timing, but it bottomed on the exact same day and it's been straight up since. And on Tesla, I'm expecting one more high as well. SOFI, one more high, both into supply zones right here. So if that's the case, and another thing to look at too, let's just see, August 5th to the 10th, that's about 36 days. That takes us to about half that time, takes us to the end of September. So September 25th to the 28th. I said in the previous video on the market update, you can go back and the majority of the time they finish the market at the highs quarterly. So end of March, end of June, end of September, end of December. They usually finish it at the highs. I'm not sure on SOFI. We did right here. We did not. We kind of did here. Not really. Closer to the highs of being down after this. And then, yeah, so we're about to finish towards the highs at the end of September. And then if you go back and look at any of those times on any indexes, a lot of times it'll finish at the highs around the end of these quarters and then sell off immediately after that. So with all that being said, I think that there's probably one more move higher on SOFI. Also, you have this move right here has not broken. It looks like an ABC move of some sort. So this could be a fourth wave. And we could see a move up here to 865 and finally hit the supply zone and officially fill this gap. Maybe it only comes to 860 right in the parallel line. But overall, I think that this is an ABC move. And we'll see what happens next week. Again, the pattern that I have laid out is this. And if you're going by what I said about the end of the quarters, then this would probably happen pretty quickly because they probably want to get this done by the election or a little bit after the election and then rise it into the end of the year. Not always, but like literally probably 3 out of 4 quarters are going to be at the highs. So that's my thought on SOFI. Potentially the A wave ended right here. B wave ended right here. And we are working on that C wave that ends next week up here in this box. So that's it. Just wanted to show how these are actually very similar in the way that they have traded, except for this part right here. I guess let's see. Let's go back here actually and look at this move right here from April to July 10th. Where were we at in April? So April 20th, July 10th. We are close to the highs up here. And then it sold off hard into August, and now we're going straight up into August. Now we're going straight up. And on both of them, I have them coming down here way lower. So we'll see if it plays out, but I think SOFI can hit 865 next week. And I think that's probably the spot that you're going to want to sell into. So that's it for now. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe for more updates. If my analysis is helping you out, then you can always buy me a coffee on the homepage.